What is the concept of record type? When you want object to be shown in more than one format to the same profile, then we go for record type. When you want object to be shown to the same profile in more than one format, then we go for record type. As I told you, I have an object called loan. I have an object called loan. When I have an object called loan, now there are different categories of loan: education loan, housing loan, personal loan. When I say education loan, I may have the details about the education. If it is a housing loan, I may ask you the property details. If it is a personal loan, if it is a vehicle loan, I will ask you the details about the vehicle. Right. So let me make it a quick implementation here. Right now I have this. Let me go back. Make it here. We'll go to schema builder. Try to build them as first. Application, application number, then we have who is the concerned guy, who can apply. Now this application for housing loan or banking loan or personal loan or vehicle loan, what type of application? So first we are taking here couple of fields here. Last name, first name, email, date of birth. Then I'm just trying to drag and drop the fields. The screen may be fast here now. I'm just people already by now you know how to create the fields. I'm just pushing it faster. Current address, then I'm asking some qualification, qualification, then property, property type, now I can give you some other figure, let's say number. Now Now I'm just giving a couple of places. Then if it is a vehicle, you see. Some vehicle I'm giving, let's say,
Sorry to interrupt you, Satish.
yes.
These fields you are adding into loan object, or you're creating a new object
I
altogether?
create an application object. I'm adding a couple of fields here.
Application.
Right. Then I need to take one more field here, college name, year of passed out. Yeah. So I have created a couple of fields in the object. I created a loan application. Okay, I created a application object here. Now go through it. I have gone through application object. In the application object, I have so many fields which I have created. But here, I don't need all the information for every type of loan. I don't need all the information for every type of loan. So they had a field called loan type, where I say type of loan. Right. This is what I created. Now go through our story. We are trying to create page layouts here. Trying to create a page layouts. New page layout. Housing. Section. Basic info. Basic info. The basic info I am adding here. What is your first name, last name? Then we have email, loan type. Then have owner, phone. Right. Then it is housing. If it is housing, then I am giving housing. Then I have builder. Then let us take the next one. One more section I'm taking here. Then I told area, builder, then sale type, property type, this is the data what I had. Here I had application number. This is for housing loan. Then go to the fields here. Save it. Similarly, we have new one. Education loan. When you take education loan, same structure, section, property, okay, basic details. The basic again I am adding the same story. Last name, first name, then loan type, am I audible?
Yeah. Can
Online
I say
people,
multiple and drag and drop
we cannot
at
Yes.
a time?
we cannot add
Okay.
it. Now, loan type, then we had date of birth, then what are the other things? Email, phone, I can say owner, okay. Then I can give, it is education, right? I can also take a city, application number, then I can say, okay, this is how we created. Other details, section 2, right. Please mute your mics. Education details. Then we have qualification, pass out, then any other things we give. Then permanent address. These are the fields what I mentioned. Then buttons. I have created 2 layouts here. Third one, vehicle. We need to create a multiple layouts because you have intention of showing multiple. I don't want to collect all the data for every type. Now application is same, but for education we collect different data, housing we collect different data, personal we collect different data. Then we had application number. We had last name, first name. Then we had loan type. The phone, email. Then we had any other data. Date of birth. So we have other things like vehicle details. Vehicle details, company, dealer, then I have model, color, model, color. This type of fields I have added here. Then couple of fields I have created. Now there are three different page layouts. Now what I'm trying to do, we are going to go with scroll down. What is the concept you are getting? Record type. New record type. Housing. Record type name is housing. That should be visible to which profile? Every record type may or may not be visible to every profile. Tell me for which profile you want. Only for system. You choose for which profile you want to display. Now, what is the page load you want to give? Now, this profile, what layout? This profile, what layout? First, let us have a quick output of the screen. Then I'll come back to the topic again. Education should be visible to system administrator. Which layout you are giving? Next. Next. This is what I created. So, object we created, page layouts we created, record types we created. But if you want to see what is required, if you want to access the object, what we need? Let me create a tab. Right. So what we have here? Applications. New. They're asking you what type of application you want to create. Do you want to create a housing, education, or vehicle? I told education. Now what is it? Click on the tab. New. First they're asking what type of application you want to create. Then I told housing. Continue. Then they told builder, property type, sale type, area. We're getting builder, sale type, property type, area. Suppose if I go to this new education, qualification, passed out, current address, permanent address. Right, boss? Next I told new, then company name, dealer name, current address, model, color, temporary, permanent. So what was that? Based on the record type you have chosen, I am getting the corresponding. In the object, I may have a number of fields, but there may be a different view for the object. Right? Did you get my point? In the object, I am storing all the details about all the application. Let it be a personal loan, let it be a housing loan, let it be education, let it be X, Y, Z. All the details are stored in the same table. While I am entering the data, it should ask me what type of loan is this. Based on that, it has to show me the page. So what I am doing, based on your requirement, for the same profile, I want to show more than one layout. For the same profile, I want to show more than one profile. User is the same, table is the same, but I am getting three different views. Generally, one profile, one page layout. Here, I am showing more than one page layout. How it is possible? With the concept of record type. Record type will tell you, record type will give you scope of giving more than one page layout to the same profile. A record type will give you the scope of giving more than one page layout to the profile. A record type will give you scope of giving more than one page layout to the profile. Is that was clear? Is that was clear for everyone? Right, boss? Okay. Let me show you diagrammatically. Listen carefully. Now, these are the fields what we have in the table. So here I created page layout 1, page layout 2. Can I create more than one page layout for the same object? Can I create more than one page layout for the same object? 100% we can create. No issue with that. Now, here they are giving me last name, first name, property, this is how we got it. Then we got the next one we had last name, this is how we got it. Now what was that? The name of this page layout, let us say education. Is housing layout. This is right. Now, generally, what is our structure? This is the layouts what I create. Right. Now, generally our requirement is what? We have a group of users. Now, these people have a profile. I have, let's say, admin profile, clerk profile, manager profile. I have a group of users. For the group of users, we have a profile. What is our concept generally? One profile, one layout. This is our concept. Generally, we are supposed to make this concept. For this profile, this object is visible in this format. But what happened? Here, I want to show in more than one format. According to my company, administrator can create housing loan, education loan, and vehicle loan. According to my company, clerk can only create housing loan and education loan. Manager can create only vehicle layout. So what happened? For this profile, if you open with education, so based on the record type what you chosen, based on the loan what you have chosen, okay. Now I have to choose this. If you choose education, it is opening this. Vehicle is opening this. So this profile, education will open this page. This profile, education will open this page. Now, are you getting my point? It is not necessary that every record type will open the same page. It is not necessary that every record type will open the same page. Now, for this, look at that. Is it necessary that every profile have access to every record type? Is it necessary? Not necessary. Manager don't have any access to record type. He has only one profile, one page layout. Whereas the clerk have access to 2 record types. Admin have access to 3 record types. So it is not necessary that every profile should have access to every record type. It is not necessary that every profile should have access to every record type. They may or may not. According to your company requirement, it will decide whether this profile should have access to all the record types or few of the record types. Is that was clear? First point. Is it necessary that every profile will have access to every record type? Not necessary, right? It is not necessary that every profile will have access to every record type. Try to understand. Housing. Now, if you open admin, open with housing. If you open with housing, it is opening this. Clerk, if you are opening with housing, you are opening this. So what is that? Page layout is not fixed with record type. This profile with this record type will open which layout? Profile admin, record type housing, which page layout? Profile clerk, record type housing, which page layout? Are you getting my point? If record type is housing, it is not necessary that everybody should have same page layout. For this profile, this record type, which page layout? Are you getting my point here? Look at this. Admin with housing record type getting housing layout. Clerk with housing layout is getting vehicle layout. Record type name is same, but the page layouts what they are getting is different. Is that was clear? Everyone follow this? Right. So what is the concept of page layout? When you want to grant more than one page layout to the same profile, then we go for record type. When you go for it, like I told you, in the object we are storing different category of information. Then we have to classify them clearly. How will you classify? Using record type. Using record type. Is the was clear? Right? So every profile will have access to every record type. Will every profile have access to every record type? No. Second, if two profiles have the same record type, will they have same page layouts? No. We cannot guarantee. Is the was clear? Okay. Now, using the record type, we can also, using the record type, we can also control the pick list field. Using the record type, we can also control the pick list field. Using the record type, we can also control the pick list field. Now, what was this? Look at the point. I hope you got the concept here clearly. Okay. Now, look at the point here. I have city. In the city, I have options like A. These are the options. Now I told record type. Education. If the people choose record type as education, then city option should be A, B. If I choose record type as housing, what was that? Options in the pick list field can be controlled based on record type. Options in the pick list field can be controlled based on record type. Based on your record type, we can control what are the options you want to display. Based on the record type, we can control based on the record type. Based on the record type, we can control the options in the pick list field. Okay. Now let us see how we do it. Here, if we choose housing, education, vehicle. Now, if it is housing loan, by default, what option should come? Housing. If it is a, please mute your mics. Mute your mics, Vinod. If it is a housing loan, okay, then a loan type should be only housing. If it is education loan, it should be only education. Vehicle loan, only vehicle. Why to show all the three options? Because I told clearly it's a education loan, option should also be education. Housing loan, option should be housing. Now in the city, okay, in the loan type, we have three options. But I want to control these options based on the record type. So what I do, go to the record types, open the record type, then you got a list of pick list fields. In that pick list fields, what we are trying to control? Education loan, show me only. Next, record type, scroll down. Housing record type. Housing record type. In the housing record type, list of pick list field. Edit. Then again, vehicle, loan type, this is how I create. So now go back to the application. New application. Housing. The loan type we are finding only. Right. So what happened? Based on that record type, what option should be displayed in the pick list? Then we can choose here. Now let us say I have a object called product. Now in the product, life insurance product 1, life insurance product 2, life insurance product 3. Health insurance product 1, health insurance product 2, health insurance product 3. Okay, risk insurance 1, risk insurance 2, risk insurance 3. In the same pick list called product, we have 3 products of life insurance, 3 products of health insurance, 3 products of risk insurance. When I am creating the lead, I told what type of lead is this? I told life insurance. Then only the products of life insurance should be displayed. When I told it's a house, when I told it is a health insurance, products of only health insurance should be displayed. Are you getting my point? So options in the pick list field we want to control based on the record type. When you want to control the fields in the when you want to control the options in the pick list field based on the record type, we can control the options in the pick list field based on the record type. Is that was clear? The concept of record type is clear. Once
Can
again,
we make it read only and
See,
pre-default
now
disposing time?
the point here is we are not discussing about permissions of the field. Now we are discussing about the UI part. When you go to the permissions, how to make a readable read and write, then we'll discuss about these points. As of now, we are discussing about how a page layout can be assigned, multiple page layouts can be assigned to a record type. Okay, got it? Yeah.
Satish, can we make the values default for how housing layout type, loan type should be housing?
Now he has a question. Can we create those pick list options as a default options? So what we can do, go to the record type. Go to the record type, loan type. What is here? I selected here at the bottom. What is the option you have? Education. Now go. Please mute your mics. People understand. Let's not repeat again and again. Please wear your headsets if you want to ask any question. Now what happened? Application is application, new, education. We received loan type as. So when you're selecting the option at the bottom, we have an option called default. If you want to make it as a default, you can choose it. Alright, boss. I hope these 3 concepts are clear. Now, what are these 3 concepts?
Sati?
This is falling under. Please
Hello?
ask at the end. Let's ask the questions at the end. Now, look at the point. Please mute your mics. Right. Now, what was the issue here? Look at the point. Look at the point. All these page layout, search layout, record type, mini page layout, all of them are falling under page layout, search layout, mini page layout, record types are falling under view part of MVC. Because we are displaying the object. Page layout says how to display the object to the user. Record type says how the object is visible to the user. Mini page layout says how the record is visible to the user. Search layout says how the object is visible to the user in different contexts. So tabs, record type, mini page layout, and search layout. All these 4 concepts fall under. What? View part of MVC. All these 4 concepts fall under view part of MVC. So based on the record type, can I control the options in the pick list field? Yes, we can control it. Am I clear with this? Right? All the 4 concepts. Now go ahead if you have any questions.
Satish. Hello.
Make it.
Satish.
Yeah.
Satish, is there a field dependency is also carried on the record type?
See, I told which options can be displayed in the option. Now, if there is a field dependency, that will be applied. Now, it has nothing to do with your field dependency, right? What we have discussed, we are saying if already there is a fields which are already, please mute your mic. Already there are two fields, which of them are connected using a field dependency. Now, what is the concept of field dependency? A. Now, I told record type will control whether this field, which option should be displayed. Suppose if I remove this option, then the field dependency, what will happen? You have A, child field will have A1, A2, A3. Now, if I show both, it will be coming. So, it is not going to impact any field dependency. Now, what is that field dependency? If you select A fields will come. Select B fields will come. If I don't show B in the option, you cannot select B. When you don't select B options will not come. Am I right or no? Field dependency means whatever the parent you selected, child will come. Now, out of the options what I am displaying only, you can select some options. If I can display only A, B, C, you are going to select any one of the options. If I don't display B, you cannot select it. When you don't select it, child fields will not come. Am I right or no? Field dependency means if we say A options will come, B options will come, C options will come. When I don't show C, what are the options you have? A or B. You are supposed to select either A fields will come, B fields will come. You are not showing C fields never comes. So it is not going to impact. Okay, it's not going to impact. Right, Amma? I hope everybody is good with this. Any other queries? Any other queries from anyone? I hope everybody has followed this concept clearly. Page layout, record type, mini page layout, search layout. Page layout, mini page layout, record type, search layout. I hope you are good. Here,
if it is in a required field, what will happen?
See, the same question you are twisting and asking the same. I told the answer is same. Now, you are given a picklist field, city. As per the record type, there are options called Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. There are three options you are given. Now, as per the one record type, I told, show only Hyderabad and Bangalore. Now, which options will be displayed here? As per your record type, I told, display only Hyderabad and Bangalore. Which options will be displayed? Hyderabad and Bangalore only, right? Right. When you say field dependency, what do you mean by field dependency?
Child records will come.
Which child records will come? Which child? For city Hyderabad, whichever the places you want to display, you have selected. Only those selected things will come. Now in this city, what are the options you are going to get now? Hyderabad, Bangalore. Now if you have a requirement to show all the three, you have to say display Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. You are telling don't display Chennai, but Chennai option should come. How will they will come? Now, is the Salesforce restricted that Chennai will not be displayed? No, you restricted it. Am I right? As per the record type, now Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai has to come. Now you told for this record type only Hyderabad and Bangalore should come. Who restricted it? You restricted it. By default, every option will come. But you told don't display Chennai. Now if you ask how to display the Chennai option, you will not get. You restricted it. You unrestricted, you will get the option. Are you getting my point? Record type will show all the options. It is you who restricted that. Don't show me this option. Now in a city, if you are only showing Hyderabad, Bangalore, if you are showing only Hyderabad, Bangalore, which places will come? Simple funda boss. When you create any picklist field, Salesforce will display every option. Hyderabad places. Now, when you create a picklist field, what Salesforce is doing? Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai. It is displaying Hyderabad 1, Hyderabad 2, Hyderabad 3, Bangalore 1, Bangalore 2, Bangalore 3. Did the Salesforce restrict these fields? Who asked you to create a field dependency? Did the Salesforce ask you to create a field dependency? It is you. You told you have a requirement. When Hyderabad is selected, show only Hyderabad fields. That's why it is restricting. Am I right? Salesforce by default, what it does? Display every city, every place. You told I don't want all of them. When I select Hyderabad, only Hyderabad places should come. Chennai places should come. Whatever you selected, only they are displayed. Right? It is not my functionality, Salesforce functionality. It is you who restricted it. You decide how to display it. Are you getting my point here? Are you getting my point? Okay. Now,
Yes, Satish. Thank you very much.
right. Let us go to the next step. Now, let us get into the next concept here. We have a concept called lead process. We had a concept called lead process. What is this lead process? Simple one. Look at the point. Just now I told, based on the record type, options in the will be controlled. Right? Same functionality on the lead object, they are calling as lead process. Now we spoke technically. Based on the record type, options in the pick list field are controlled. Now this is the concept. If you apply the same concept on the lead, it is called lead process. If I apply same concept on the opportunity, it is called sales process. Based on the record type in the lead, we are controlling which option should be displayed in the status pick list field. Based on the record type on the lead, which option should be displayed on the status field of the lead object, that is called lead process. Based on the record type on the opportunity, which field should be displayed in the stage, that is called sales process. Let me make it simple and clear. What is the object we have? Status. I told status. Or let me make it new customer. Now, these are the different stages. These are the different stages. Or else to make it more simple, then I'll take a student example only. Now it is an inquiry. Now, in the status, what we saved? Inquiry. We didn't, okay. Didn't contact. Okay. Schedule a call. Arrange a demo. Arrange a demo. Right? When an inquiry comes, first our admin people will make, okay, you received an inquiry. Okay, first didn't contact, then schedule a call. Okay, schedule a call to you, schedule a demo, then you attend a demo. This guy has attended a demo, converted, not converted. This is the phase. Now, inquiries are of two types. Student who has already taken the course, he want to join for a new module, or it is a new student. Now, if it is a existing student, no need of all this stuff. No need of all this stuff. Directly what? Converted, not converted. Demo, converted, not converted. Because he is already existing student, then okay, no need of scheduling a call, talk to him, what he require, all this stuff. He is an existing student. What I require? Arrange a demo, Converted or not converted? But if it's a new student, now what are the different stages the inquiry will go through? If it is a new student, all these phases. First contact him, schedule a call, schedule a demo, okay, organize, okay, go for a demo, converted, not converted. If it is the existing student, now it is not necessary to have all the stages for every inquiry. If it is a new student, then these are the phases. If it is existing student, only we have those. And what I have done in the status pick list field, which option should be displayed is called lead process. Lead process. What are the different stages the lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead? What are the different stages lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead? When the lead comes created till it is closed, what are the different stages we have to convert the lead? That is called lead process. Now, lead process is same for everyone? No. This is one process. This is another process. Lead process means what are the different stages lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead? What are the different phases lead will undergo during the life cycle of a lead? Now, this lead process will come when? When you have record type. I told record type, new student. Then give him, for this record type, these are the options what we need to display. Then I have created one more record type, existing student. Then give, at the end of the game, what is this? When you create a record type on the lead object, what are the options we need to display in the status field of the lead is controlled by lead process. The same thing I told, record type can control options in the pick list field. On the lead object, specifically we are saying, based on the record type, what are the options we want to display in the status field is called lead process. Are you getting? The phases will not be same for everybody. Are you getting my point? New student has a different format, existing student has different format. So based on the record type, what are the options we need to display in the status field is called lead process. Similarly, based on the record type, what are the options we have to display in the stage pick list field of opportunity is called sales process. Are you getting my point? On the opportunity stage, it is sales process. In the lead status is the lead process. Lead object, status field, lead process. Opportunity object, stage, sales process. Look at the point, everyone. Setup, build, customize, lead. We have lead. First, define the lead process. New student. If it is a new student, I told show all the options. Open, working, close, show all the options. All the 4 options will be displayed in status. New, old student, then I told converted or not. Are you getting my point here? Now there are 2 different lead process, 2 different life cycles. Now go to the lead, record type, new record type, then what we have? Lead process. New student or old student? I told. Then go to the next one. Record type, new record type.
Deepu.
Old student. Active. Then go to next. It is simply what? What is the format we are taking? Same format. What is it? Based on the record type, create a record type, tell for which profile it should be visible, and what is the page layout that should be visible. Lead, new student, stage. Where is the status field? I think I have sent a different layout. Okay.
Lead status.
No, 1 minute. I assigned field here. Lead status field is not visible here. Let me take it.
No, Satish, it's already visible.
It's already there
Okay.
in first
It's
section.
already there.
Okay, let me check it. Continue. Title, lead source, campaign, industry.
Above the rating.
Towards
Above
right
the,
hand.
above the rating.
Okay, lead status. Now, what is the option we received here? 4 options. Now, let me go back and say old student, new, right? So, based on the record type, what option should be displayed in status field? Okay, is controlled on the lead object using a lead process. The same thing in custom object is straight away we are saying, but on the lead object we have a specific term called lead process. What is the lead process? Life cycle of the lead. This will specify life cycle of the lead based on the record type. What are the different stages the lead will undergo during the life cycle of the lead? Every record type will have one lead process. So in the status field, which option should be displayed is controlled by lead. Is that was clear for everyone? Okay. Same concept is available for opportunity also. Setup, build, customize, opportunity, sales process. New sales process. New policy. If it is a new policy, I told give all the options. It is only renewal. Renewal policy. Some. Now let us say if it is only premium payment, are you getting my point here? Right? So what is the sales process? What is the sales process? Based on the record type, what is the options that should be displayed on the stage pick list field of an opportunity is called based on the record type. What are the options that should be displayed in the stage pick list field is called as sales process. I hope you are good. Clear for everyone? Right, boss? So this is all about the record types, page layouts. And tell me the concept where you go for record type. Typically, I say one for the same profile, multiple page layout. But tell me one use case. Just now I told lead. Lead may be a company, lead may be a person. A company may inquire, person may inquire. If it is a company who is inquiring, I collect different data regarding the company. If it is a person who is inquiring, I will ask his name, first name, last name, okay, his details. Company details. On the same object, when you want to store multiple data that belongs to multiple categories, then we create them like a record types. I hope you're good. Am I clear with this? Am I clear? Okay. So this is all about creation of objects. First we start with the objects, fields, relations, formulas, search layout, page layout, record type, mini page layout. Okay. Now there is a concept here. We have a concept of profiles. Everything is controlled with what? Profile. For this profile, which page layout? For this profile, which object? For this profile, which fields? Everything is controlled by profile. Now suppose I have a group of people like this. I have a group of people. I have a group of people, right? One class was cancelled, right? No. Now we have a group of users. For this group of users, I want to give, let us say, I want to give different set of permissions. Try to understand the concept. Now, this guy want a permission on customer object, read, loan object, now, what will you do? If this is the case, what I will do? Now in this case, most of their permissions are common, right? Most of their permissions are common. So what I have done is, I create a profile. With these permissions. And I gave same profile to 3 people. Now all the 3 will get same permissions. All the 3 get the same permission. But for Kiran, I want to give delete permission on loan. I don't want to give for all the 3 people, only for a particular person I want to give. There are 3 users, I don't want to give for all the 3 users, only for a particular person I want to give. How will you give it? If I modify in the profile, all the users will get. So I cannot modify in the profile. So how can you grant some extra permissions to a specific person? How can you grant extra permission to a specific person? That's what we call it as permission sets. That's what we call it as a permission set. Right. That's what we call it as a permission set. Now, what is the purpose of permission set? Permission set means when you want to grant any extra set of permissions, for a specific user, when I want to grant any extra permissions to a specific user, then we call it as a permission set. Right. Now, when I want to give any extra set of permission, when I want to give any extra set of permission to a particular user, then I'll go for a concept called permission. Which permissions I can give? Which permissions I can give? Now, you can. I told you can give extra permission. Now, if the people purchase a Salesforce license, the 3 people have purchased Salesforce license. When they purchase a Salesforce license, options in the Salesforce license will come, right? According to the Salesforce license, what are the options are coming out of these options, I will select. Am I right? Now every profile is built for a particular license. When these people are coming with a Salesforce license, I give this. According to the Salesforce license, whatever the options we are getting, in that options I am selecting some permission, which is called profile. Now you are capable of doing only those. Out of those I am selecting someone. So your permission set also should be the option among your capabilities. According to your license, whatever the options we are getting, only those options I can give you as extra permission. Alright, are you getting my point? So based on your license, you get a group of options. Out of those, whatever you don't have, I can grant it. So I am also restricted to what? Options that are given by your license. Out of those permission, whatever the permissions are not given to you, those I can give you as extra. Are you getting my point? Out of the options what are coming in the profile, some of them are given to you, the remaining are not given to you. Whatever is not given to you in the profile, those I can give you as extra permission if you want. Did you get my point? Did you follow my point? Now, every permission set is also designed for specific license. This permission set designed for particular license. Are you getting my point again? Okay. Let me show the output of this to get it more clear, to get more clarity. Now, student notes, we are getting this option. What all application he is able to see? Only SCSE. Now, I will go to the profile of student, setup, student profile, in the student profile, I am removing the permission on application object. On the application object, customer object, you don't have the permission. Now, go to the student, refresh. He lost everything, like he is not able to see application, other things. Now, for the student, I want to give extra permission. What I will do? Setup. According to their profile, they are not able to see loan, payment, customer, application. So I went to setup, manage users, permission sets, new permission set. Minus. Design for which license? Design for Salesforce license. Design for Salesforce license. Then these are the options. Go to object settings, What are the objects you want to give? Customer object. Then I have loans. Then I have go to those objects. First, customer object, edit, available, enable, read, create, edit, delete. So I added some permission here. Similarly, I am creating my own permission set called my rules, in which I am granting some permissions. So this is how I have created. Now I have created my rules with the permission on customer, loan, application and payment. Now this guy, look at this, student, is he able to see? Now student ICICI bank application, he is not able to see anything here. Now what I am doing, go to, once you create a permission set, go to user, then go to student, go to student, scroll down, what are you getting here? Permission set, edit, my rules. Right, once you are done with this, go to this person, he is not able to see anything, refresh, is getting customer, loan, payment, price. So whatever the permission you want to give specifically for a particular person. So if you want to give any particular permission to a, if you want to give any specific permissions, if you want to give, okay, if you want to give any specific permission to a particular person, then what we are doing? Going for a permission set, then adding that permission set to a user. So what is the concept of permission set? Whenever we want to grant any extra set of permission for a specific user, then we go for permission sets. For a group of people at a time, profile I can give. For a particular person, permission set. That's all from my end for the day. We'll continue tomorrow.